Hi, this is Ole Hedal with AchieveInMath.com, where you can get online individual help in your math classes. AchieveInMath.com. Today we're going to take a look at comparing fractions, and the first two fractions that we're going to compare is 5/8 and 4/10. And we want to see which one is smaller and which one is larger. What we can do is think of 5/8 as a little bit more than 1/2. If we think 4/8 is 1/2, 5/8 would be just a little bit more than 1/2. So if I went ahead and shaded 5/8 of this one, it'd be a little bit more than 1/2, because 4/8 is equal to 1/2. 4 out of 8 is 1/2. Let's take a look at 4/10. What would be How many tenths would be 1/2? Well, it'd be 5/10, so 4/10 is a little bit less than 1/2, and if we shaded that part in, we can see then that 4/10 is less than 5/8. So we're going to go ahead and make the greater than or equal to the greater than or less than sign, which will point, it always points to the smaller of the two. 5/8 is greater than 4/10. Now let's take a look at two fractions in which it might be difficult to draw diagrams to think which one is larger. Let's take a look at these two fractions right here. Let's take a look at 3/5 and 2/3. Since both of these are greater than 1/2, it might be hard to draw a diagram to determine which one is larger. So what we're going to do in this case here is find a common denominator. The way we can find a common denominator is multiply the two denominators, 5 and 3, and that'll give us 15. So our new common denominator is 15. And now we have to figure out what the numerators will be. Well, what we're going to do is multiply this fraction by 1, so it won't change the value. And we'll multiply this fraction by 1 as well. Since 5 times 3 is 15, we're going to multiply the top by 3 as well. So what we're doing is multiplying 3/5 by 3 over 3, which is 1, so it won't change the value. So 3 times 3 is equal to 9. Let's take a look at this fraction over here. 3 times what will give us 15? 3 times 5 is equal to 15. So what we're going to do is multiply the numerator also by 5. So 2 times 5 is equal to 10. So now we have 9/15, which is the same as 3/5, and 10/15, which is the same as 2/3. And in this case here, 9/15 is less than 10/15. So this is how you can compare fractions. This is Ole Hedal, AchieveInMath.com. Thank you for listening.